Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 11 of the
NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here come the Giants, led out by their former 6th overall pick out of Duke back in 2019. Daniel Jones under center.
Not sure what you thought, but I thought it was appropriate when he walked into our meeting with his arm totally encased in ice, because he threw 5 touchdown passes last week and won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award.
Yeah, but reading the paper this morning, and he said, gosh, I actually thought I should have got 6 or 7. But still, it was an amazing performance a week ago. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Cameron Sutton. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football.
And part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this. And now it's a prime opportunity, just moments in the game, to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
So now the Lions go on offense in a great starting spot. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB. On first down, it's Gibbs. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Gibbs. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down. Booker, he finds his man, complete. That's Gibbs. So he stopped for no gain. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. Badgley able to punch this one through. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll be looking to make amends for that first drive, which came to a rather abrupt ending.
Certainly did, and I remember going back to my...
He rifles one that's intercepted.
And the Lions are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
And partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Picked off by Amani Oruwariye. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 21 carries, 5 yards past 100, and a touchdown.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect
Brian Dable reaching for that challenge flag, and he's going to have the officials review this call. So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining.
Got a man, Slayton.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Jones. And he finds Shepard. Touchdown, Giants. Sterling Shepard with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Giants are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Gano the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. But, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Gibbs. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. The numbers for him from a week ago: 20 carries, 83 yards.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. Operating from the gun, Booker. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 33 yards. And the Lions are able to move back in front. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. That time a 6-play drive. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Throwing, Jones. Finding room at midfield. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Jeffrey Simmons in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. After the sack on first down, Jones nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. They'll run on first down. Gibbs, he'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's the option going right. A gain of 8 on the keeper and a first down. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibbs. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get...
And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. From 8 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
From the 6. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. He's going to air one out.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. A quick throw. Here's Shepard. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. After one, 17-7 is our score. Back to throw again. This one is Slayton over the middle. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Barkley inside handoff. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun. Jones. Little out route here, complete to Shepard. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 30. Up the middle with Barkley. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here Jones gets it out quickly, complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Throw right side, taken in by Bellinger.
Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Looking to throw again on second down. Jones, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. On third down, Jones.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Barkley will score. Touchdown, New York. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Here's Raymond bringing it out. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
A first down there. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
On first down, Gibbs. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibbs, and he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now a give right side. Gibbs.
He'll take it inside the 25. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. To throw on 3rd down. Booker.
This one swung out to Montgomery.
And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. Badgley's kick is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Saquon Barkley and the Giants offense set to kick off their next drive. At his current pace, sure looks well in line for a 1,000-yard season, but some of the older folks watching that remember the 12-game seasons in the NFL are saying, man, it was a lot harder to do that back then.
Yeah, even the 14-game seasons. And, you know, when we talk to those veteran runners, some of those guys who wear gold jackets, right, and appear in Canton, they look at this and go, you know, it's kind of like going to school and taking 5 years to get your degree instead of just 4.
A victory lap. Well, they also used to walk uphill to school both ways.
In the snow.
In the snow.
Blizzards.
Milk was 5 cents. Hey, but he's having a great year, not to take anything away from it.
And that one complete to Hodgins. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. On 2nd down, here's Barkley.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Jones now off the play fake. And that is incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Now a play fake here on first down. Steps away. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones out to the right here to Shepard. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. That complete over the middle. He's got Manhurts, the tight end. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Jones. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Gano's kick is good. And that cuts the lead down to just 3, 20-17. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw on second down. Booker, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Wait a second, that's got to be a mistake. They decline. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here are the Lions to take over. They were 3-point winners a week ago. They lead by 3 here as well as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got room. There he goes left side. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Now a give, right side. Gibbs. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, Booker. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 39. Up the middle they go. It's Gibbs.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
Right back to him on first down. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. David Montgomery, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown. And they get Jones for the 3rd time in this ball game. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Lions are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Booker. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down, Booker. And this is incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now a handoff up the middle. Gibbs. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Now this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And he definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, tried to help him shake it off because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw. Jones. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
Lee McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop him.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Booker. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. On third down, it's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Booker. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. On second down, it's Gibbs. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Gibbs, and he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Looking to throw. Booker. Buying time to his left. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. They'll run with Montgomery. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Booker dancing to his left. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 5-yard touchdown run. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point by Badgley up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Looking to throw. Jones. And that's complete to Shepard. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. A first down carry for Barkley. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. And this is going to fall to the ground incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. That ball caught by Slayton. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 24-yard line. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Back to throw. Jones. There's Shepard. What a catch. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been flat getting it done. 8 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
So here come the Lions now. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Hey, Sean Robinson, too much to handle that time. Gets the sack. On 2nd down now. It's Gibbs, and only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line. We'll see what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Wright's got it. Call it a gain of a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The New York set to take the field. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw. Jones. He'll find Hodgins there complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now Jones. Off play action. Catch made by Slayton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. A throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones to Shepard, complete over the middle. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 21. Back to throw. Jones. And his throw here's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. A handoff to Barkley. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. And the defensive there, that was a battle. He just made a really nice play.
A really nice play, making sure his body position was correct. And how about the throw? Zipped it in there.
And it results in the touchdown. Gano for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Operating from the gun, Booker. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Credit that to the former Georgia Bulldog, Azeez Ojulari getting in there to bring him down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Booker. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Looking to throw. Booker. Over the middle, complete. That's Gibbs. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 32-yard line. Back to throw. Booker. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down. Booker. He finds his man, complete. It's Gibbs. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. 4th down. Running for it, Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. David Montgomery, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Lions are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. So how about the fortitude there? They're in field goal range, but they say, no, forget the 3. We think we can get the 1st, and they wind up getting a lot more than they bargained for.
And I love how you used an SAT word to describe what we just saw there, partner. That's got to be a deflated defense. You see the head down, the shoulders slumped. But we've talked about this before. Sometimes as a defense, you get so wrapped up in defending the 1st down line that that's your last line of defense. And once they get past that, they're gone.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Jeffrey Simmons in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. To throw is Jones. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Now Jones. He's got a man, complete. The 40. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Darius Slayton, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. When you're trailing in the 4th quarter, you got to take some chances you might not normally take, and here, that one pays off big time.
And you have to think to yourself, not only did that pay off big time for them, but what was going on the opposite side of the ball? They know that they have to take a chance here. They know they have to come up with something big, yet it still happens. So credit the execution, but wonder what the defense was doing.
Extra point try, good by Gano. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So a 7-point game. They'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They have 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. That is brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. On 4th down, Booker. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Giants are going to get the football back. Jones. Open man left side. It's a tight end, man Hurts. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire...
And it's caught! It's a touchdown! So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
And he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Booker able to complete it to Montgomery. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
Oh, and that's so close to being intercepted. That could have been a big turnover in overtime if he had held on. Instead, though, it is still 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points. And now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really, really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick 6, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
2nd down, here's Barkley again. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Jones' turn in overtime. And that is nearly intercepted. Oh, that would have changed things here in overtime, but instead, it's just 2nd down. Looking to throw. Jones. And this is Shepard on the catch. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Charles, he's now over 400 yards passing in this one. It feels like he has a zillion completions. Just a very memorable effort from a guy that we thought could be in line for a big game, and he has exceeded our expectations.
That he has, and I'm not really surprised at all because when you look at this offensive unit, they are loaded across the board. And, of course, the guy throwing them, he's a big-time player himself. They brought it from start to finish and really helped get the better of the opposing secondary.
Jones on 1st and 10. That caught by Manhertz. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Here's a give to Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. And his throw is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 18-yard line. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Operating from the gun, Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Lions are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Looking to throw. Booker. Montgomery, another target and catch. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. And off comes to Montgomery. Alexander Johnson there on the stop. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. So everything hanging in the balance, resting on the right foot of Michael Badgley. He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and we will play on here in overtime.
Oh, that's so deflating, Brandon, because you know he was thinking to himself, just give me a shot. Just put us in a position to win the game, and I'll get it done. With this kick,
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. And we're going to get whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the extra session. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Jones. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Drama, drama, drama. We saw all of it in this one. Overtime, all the way to the end of OT. The long field goal shot to win it, but they couldn't convert.
And because it's the regular season, we don't play more bonus football. We don't go to another period. It ended right there. You get 1 in overtime to get it done. Look, let's face it. That field goal attempt was a long shot to begin with. No pun intended, or maybe pun intended. But it doesn't go through, and it ends in a tie.
So that'll do it for us. For Charlie